I opened the wallet, and it was full of money. I stood on the street and did not move. It started 10 minutes before. It was Saturday afternoon. I walked to the bakery on my street. I wanted bread and one small cake. The sun was warm. Many people were outside. A bus stopped near the corner. I walked past a green bench. Then I saw something brown on the ground. It was under the bench. I stopped and looked at it. It was a wallet. I picked it up. It was old and a little wet. I looked around me. Nobody was near the bench. "Is this yours?" I asked a man. He said, "No, sorry." He walked away fast. So I opened the wallet. There was money inside. There were many notes. I closed it quickly. My heart beat fast. I did not want the money. I wanted to find the person. So I opened the wallet again. I looked for a name. There was a small card. The name was Rosa Bell. There was a photo too. In the photo, Rosa was young. She was with a small brown dog. The dog had one white ear. I smiled at the photo. Then I thought about Rosa. Maybe she was looking for her wallet now. Maybe she was worried. There was no phone number. There was no address. So I sat down on the bench. I put the wallet in my pocket. And I waited. 10 minutes passed. Then 20 minutes. People walked past me. Nobody looked at the ground. I was cold now. I thought about going home. But then I saw a woman. She was walking very slowly. She was looking at the ground. She looked under a car. She looked behind a tree. Her face was worried. She was an older woman. She had short white hair. A small brown dog walked with her. The dog had one white ear. I stood up fast. "Excuse me," I said. "Are you Rosa?" She stopped and looked at me. Her eyes were big. "Yes," she said, "I am Rosa." I took the wallet out of my pocket. "Is this yours?" She put her hands on her face. She did not speak for a moment. Then she said, "Oh, thank you." Her voice was very small. She opened the wallet. She did not look at the money. She looked at the photo. "This is my dog," she said. "This is Bruno, 12 years ago." The old dog sat next to my shoe. Rosa said, "The money is not important. But this photo is." I did not know what to say. She took my hand. Her hand was warm. "You waited here for me," she said. "Yes," I said, "for 30 minutes." She smiled. Then she said, "Come to the bakery. I will buy you a cake." So we walked to the bakery together. Bruno walked between us. We sat outside with 2 cakes. Rosa talked about Bruno. She talked for a long time. Now I see her every Saturday. She always says the same thing. "You waited," she says. And I always say, "Of course." 2 weeks later, I fell off a bicycle in the park. I sat on the grass and did not move. My hands hurt. People looked at me. It started that morning. My old bicycle was in the garage. It was blue and very dusty. I did not ride it for 11 years. I was 19 the last time. That Sunday, I cleaned it. I put air in the tires. The bicycle looked new again. I felt happy. Then I felt afraid. 11 years is a long time. But I pushed the bicycle to the park. The park was full of people. Children ran on the grass. An old man read a newspaper. A dog chased a ball. I found a small path. Nobody was on it. I looked left and right. Then I sat on the bicycle. My feet were on the ground. I pushed one foot. Then the other foot. The bicycle moved. I moved 3 meters. Then the bicycle went left. I went right. And I fell. I fell on the grass. It was not a hard fall. But it was a loud fall. My bag opened. My water bottle rolled away. A woman looked at me. 2 teenagers laughed. My face was hot. I looked at my hands. They were green from the grass. I thought, I am too old for this. I picked up the bicycle. I wanted to walk home. Then I heard a small voice. Hey, try again. I turned around. A little girl stood behind me. She was about 6 years old. She had 2 short black pigtails. She held a pink helmet in her hands. Try again, she said. I said, I fell down. She said, I know, I saw you. Then she said, I fall every day. She showed me her knee. There was a big bandage on it. I fell yesterday too, she said. But I am still learning. I looked at her bandage. Then I looked at my bicycle. Okay, I said, one more time. The girl clapped her hands. She sat on the grass to watch. I sat on the bicycle again. My legs were shaking. I pushed one foot. Then the other foot. Look at the tree, the girl shouted. Do not look at the ground. So I looked at the tree. And something changed. The bicycle went straight. I moved 5 meters. Then 10 meters. Then 20. The wind was on my face. I remembered this feeling. I was 19 again. Behind me, the girl was shouting. You did it, you did it. I turned at the end of the path. I rode back to her. I stopped next to her, very slowly. Thank you, I said. She said, that is okay. Then her mother called her name. The girl ran to the trees. She did not look back. I never saw her again. But I ride my bicycle every Sunday now. And I always look at the trees. Last month, a song on the street made me stop walking. I stood in the middle of the pavement. People walked around me. I could not move. It was a Tuesday evening. I finished work at 6. I was tired. My bag was heavy. I wanted to go home and sleep. I walked to the train station. The street was busy. Cars stopped at the red light. A man sold flowers on the corner. The sky was orange. Then I heard a guitar. It was near the station door. A man was playing there. He was about 60 years old. He had long gray hair. He had a short white beard. His guitar was very old. There was a hat on the ground. There were some coins in it. I walked past him. Then he started a new song. And I stopped. I knew this song. I did not know from where. But my body knew it. I turned around. I listened. And then I remembered. I was 5 years old. I was in the back of a car. It was my father's old car. It was green and very noisy. We drove to my grandmother's house. It was dark outside. My mother sang this song. She sang it very quietly. She thought I was sleeping. But I was awake. I watched the lights on the road. I felt safe. I forgot this for 20 years. Now I was on the street again. I was 30 years old. And my eyes were wet. The music stopped. The man looked at me. "Are you okay?" he asked. I said, "Yes." Then I said, "What is that song?" He smiled. He said, "It is a very old song. My mother sang it to me." I said, "My mother too." We looked at each other. Nobody spoke for a moment. Then he played it again. He played it only for me. I stood next to the station door. I closed my eyes. The trains were loud. The cars were loud. But I only heard the song. When it finished, I gave him some money. He said, "Thank you, my friend." Then I walked to the platform. But I did not take the train. I sat on a bench. I took out my phone. I called my mother. She answered after 4 rings. "Alex," she said, "are you okay?" It was late for a call. I said, "I am okay." Then I said, "Do you remember a song?" I could not sing it well. But I tried. I sang 2 lines on the phone. My mother was quiet. Then she laughed. "You were 5, she said. You never slept in that car." I said, "I know. I always heard you." She was quiet again. Then she said, "Come for dinner on Sunday." So I went. And in her kitchen, she sang it again. This time, I sang it with her. Now I walk past the station slowly. I always listen for that guitar. 3 afternoons on my street. A wallet, a bicycle, and an old song. Small things. But they changed my month. You are listening to Slow English Listening. Thank you for staying until the end. If this story helped you, please subscribe. There is a new Slow English story every week. Watch the next story in the Level 1 playlist. Listen again tomorrow, and you will understand more. Goodbye, and see you next time.